outside a tech-topian and giddy minority, most people I have spoken to about the consequences of digital technology for their lives are at once disaffected and resigned. Just about every conversation thus consists of acknowledging that it is bad and disruptive in some ways, while being really handy and valuable in others. The bottom line remains that regardless of how depressing or terrific its use is, it is an inescapable fact, so that it doesn't really matter what we think about it. This state of mind is at once disorienting and demoralizing, not simply because our thinking makes no headway, but because, in consequence, it represents a loss of intelligence in action. Where our words have no weight, we cannot make sense of our experience. Where nothing's staked in thought, we're past caring about the terms in which we carry it into practice. Our words are crazed from place. Our theory is jammed into being ineffective and impractical, even as our practice remains false and dissatisfying. These disparities between what we can think and say and do are the paralysis of those who have lost the way toward meaning. That is, those without a future. And it is impossible to understand what we can do nothing about when it is all happening before we know it. No longer seems sensical to ask, for one, whether digital technology is a good idea. Good for what? Good for whom? Are books a good idea? Is the alphabet? Not only are the pros and cons incommensurable, but it is not even clear what we are to measure them against. A world without the internet? The same internet put to slightly different uses? A better internet? It is only possible to tally pluses and minuses within a well-defined framework of assessment. Whereas we are in a situation in which the framework itself is moving, in which the objects of criticism are so protean as to render criticism inadequate to the task of saying something of lasting help. How can we assess the question of whether the internet is good for American democracy, for instance, when our legal and political institutions were conceived with the organized habits, tempos, and conventions of the printed word? Anto Barba Kay, A Web of Our Own Making, The Nature of Digital Formation, published 2023.